Sure, yeah.
Sorry, I got to work off of 2 computers over here. Oh, so totally forgot last time, but I guess we should probably start with the prayer.
We can do that. Would anybody like to offer it?
I can.
All right, sounds good. I guess maybe just go ahead and say it.
Okay. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity that we have together and to study math, and we ask that you bless us with thy Spirit, that we may be able to learn well and remember and retain that information. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Awesome.
Hey.
Let's see. So it says we're supposed to discuss exponential and I always get tripped up. Logarithmic functions, graphing, etc. Make sure that we're able to graph it, make sure the important parts are included in the graph, and then share with one another applications you know that use either of the functions. I don't know if any of you were having problems on the homework putting in the log functions. For some reason, I was trying to figure it out, but the teacher had kind of posted a little infograph on the front page that talked about how you have to be sure to put in the base with it. So that was something that was tripping me up trying to graph it for the homework part of it.
Yeah, I had the same problem, but people at the math lab were able to explain that to me.
Oh, that's cool. The math, is that on campus?
Or on campus, there's like a math lab where you just go and ask questions.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't get those luxuries. All I have is Google.
Right. But let's see.
Exponential and logarithmic function. From the preparation.
Yeah, like when it says to graph a lot of these, in all honesty, I'll probably do a rough draft on paper, but then I have a graphing calculator, so I always check it with that as my confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Should we start with the extension problems and like see if we run into any issues?
Okay, that sounds good.
We all want to take one of those, that first one of the parts of the first question.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's see. I'll be lame and take the first one.
Okay, I'll take the third one then.
What are you guys on right now? Are you on lesson 1 and 2 of week 5? Or the second due date?
We're on the second one.
Yeah. The extension problems and the instructions for the Google Hangout.
Oh yeah, if you click on the instructions, it'll be, just scroll down a little bit. I know sometimes I get confused that, you know, every chunk has lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, why can't we just be on lesson 8 by now or something?
I don't know. We have to make it complicated or else it's not fun.
Right?
And it's not math.
Ugh. Not looking forward to taking all the crazier maths.
I think the furthest I have to go is calc, so.
Yeah, a lot of math to figure out. Alright, sweet. Okay, what number, or how did we divide this up?
So in the extension problems, in where it's number 1, as a team solve the following equations, we all just picked one of the squares. I think we got the first one, the third one, and then I don't know which one Addison got.
I'll do the second one.
Okay.
I just need a piece of paper.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think I got my answer.
So for the first one, which is probably the easiest one, I got -8, which checked with the key, and I mean, it solves out. That one, I just set them equal.
That's what I got. For the third one, I got -13/2.
Yeah, see, that's what I got. I noticed in the answer key, though, it said x doesn't equal 1 correct solution.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
So
I meant to ask
not
somebody about that, but I forgot. Does it have to do with the fact that it's an IN instead of a log?
Oh.
I'm not sure what that would mean, but throwing out guesses.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, see, I thought it was just an ln, but you're right.
I guess that's the only question I have with those problems is why is that one just, it doesn't have a correct solution.
Yeah, I might make a little note of that. Well, let's see, it's Thursday. If you want, I mean, unless y'all already go and check it out. If you want, I might email the TA and then I could just forward it to you guys, anything I get sent back, because it's plenty of time before the exams due.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably also ask somebody at the math lab about that, but
Okay, that's cool. I need to go see that math lab, find out where it is.
it's on the second floor of the library.
Okay, let me write that down.
Okay, does anybody have any questions with those problems other than that one?
I don't think so.
With number 4, with the 2 different answers, like, because they got 0 and 2, how would you get the 0? I got 2, but I didn't get the 0. I guess I'm not understanding how to get.
So what you do is, here, let me see if I can. So after you factored everything, here it is. Or you cancel the 2 logs out and you get x, or 2x plus 1 equals x squared plus 1, or yes, and then putting them both on one side gets x squared minus 2x, and then what you do is you factor an x out of that, and that x equals 0, and then this x equals positive 2.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. It's always the factoring. I don't know why I have such a problem with that.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Sorry, my son's been sick, so he's joining in. Good. See.
Do we want to work on those other 2, or do we want to start on the quiz?
Well, I guess it'd probably be good if we started on the quiz. Maybe if we finish that in a reasonable amount of time, we can jump back and see if we have any questions on the graphing.
Okay. Let's do that then. What is a logarithm?
Do you want the e-text definition of that?
Sure.
You want to pull them out? Here, let me pull up the textbook and I don't know. I figured that would be like the safest thing.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
It takes forever to load up the book.
Where are you going? You don't want to be up here? more of your cheese on.
So let's see. So it says the inverses of the, sorry. It says the inverses of the exponential functions are called logarithmic functions. So the expression of log a of x is a logarithm. Did it ask for a logarithmic function or just logarithm?
Just logarithm.
Yeah, what is a logarithm?
Oh yeah, it says we read log of a or log a of x as log of x with base a, and we call the expression log a of x a logarithm. So I guess a logarithm is the expression log a of x, which ties into the second question because the inverses of the exponential functions are log functions.
Of log a equals x.
Yeah, in fact, in the book, it literally says the definition. So,
Yeah, I see that. That's cool. Okay. And then we have logarithms and exponential functions are inverse functions. What does that mean? My answer would be it just means that it's a reflection of the other. Like one function is a reflection of the other. Does that make sense?
yeah, I think that makes sense because, yeah, the log and the inverse are going to look the same.
Yeah, I agree.
Find the inverse of function x equals 3, 2x plus 4 plus 3.
Okay.
Is this, to solve this, is that where you switch x and x for y and then solve for y?
Yeah, that's what I did. I switched them and then did the log 3.
Could you show me your work? I'm stuck on one part.
There. Let me see if maybe this makes sense. Is it
Okay.
backwards, I guess, for y'all? I don't know. So that's, hold on. Let me stick it on me so I can see. So that's the normal one.
Uh-huh.
And then I have the X. I just switched the X and the Y. And then I got the plus 3 to come on the other side. And then I took the log of 3 to take away this 3 over here. But then that gave me
okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's good, because then that gave me log of 3, x minus 3, and then that gave me this part by itself with the y. But then my end result looks kind of, it's like log 3 of x minus 3 plus 4 over 2. Because I'm pretty sure that plus 4 gets excluded. But, oh yeah, and that's an inverse, not a y. But that's what I got. But my only get up was that, or sorry, not plus 4, it's a plus 3. I don't know why. No. It's a plus 4, yeah.
Yeah, just I couldn't remember like how to get rid of how to take the 3 off out of the exponent or whatever.
Oh, okay.
The factor.
Yeah,
but that makes sense now.
Yeah, I didn't get that, and I was lucky and just happened to find it in the textbook, so it's the only reason I know.
Anybody else get anything different for that?
Not yet, no.
No.
I mean, the way she did it makes complete sense. So,
Okay.
even if it is a little blocky or a big end result, I guess. But
Sorry, my writing's so bad.
oh no,
Oh, it
that's
makes
good.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and then solve each equation, find exact solutions. Oh boy.
So for that first one, I'm a little confused. Do we start on the outside of it, or was it the inside?
I'm assuming inside, because that's what you do with the, like when
it's functions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you get down if you want up?
Did anyone else get 8?
I think I did that one completely wrong. I'm not sure exactly how to do it.
Yeah, that one's tripping me up a little bit. Hey, Cameron.
At least half an hour to go.
Which one's your group? Can they be without you for like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for A, I got A. I think I got B, but I can't figure out C.
Can you show me how you did A?
So on A, I started doing it from the log of 4 from the other end. But I wasn't getting it that way. The only reason I say 8 is because when I plug it into the calculator, it gives me 8, but I don't know how to get to 8. But I think you start from the outside most log. But that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I get lost in the middle and I'm not 100% sure where to go from there.
Yeah, I got really lost too.
Let me look through the textbook for a second and see if I can find a better example.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, I found the chapter that it has practice problems that have the log in the log, but it's not explaining how to do the practice problems in the textbook.
I think I just
Which-
figured it out. Give me one sec. Well, at least for C. I don't know about A.
Okay.
I figured out B. B is really easy. Just plug it in.
Oh yeah, I got 3.5. Is that what you got?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
that one was easy, but I haven't figured out C. I'm sure there's some log or whatever you have to do to type it in.
If you ever want to confirm the really hard ones, the calculators do have a base log function. Not the ideal solution, but it can kind of point you in the right direction of getting there sometimes.
Right.
Um,
Sorry, sick kids are always a lot of effort.
The number, it says to find exact solutions, but number 3 is going to be like a repeating number.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was wondering. Well, for exact, can't you just do like the decimal number and then the little line over it to show that it repeats? Would that be considered an exact solution?
It's not like an exact repeating number. It's like an infinite number of numbers. It's like,
oh.
So the answer is 3.584962501. But I don't know like what to round that to. I guess 2 decimal points to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. That sounds good.
Okay.
Shh. My little baby.
We're just gonna figure out okay then. I don't even know where to start.
With which one?
For A, I think that's
Yes.
the last one we need.
Yeah, I'm looking through the textbook as well for A, but I'm not finding anything that's helping yet.
Yeah, like I feel like the textbook isn't addressing that really well.
Yeah,
at all.
The log inside the log, it's not.
Hey, let's go play on the bed.
A little chill. I'll bring up your laptop.
I'm gonna sit you down for a minute, okay? I'm gonna give you something to drink.
Yeah, I tried trying to solve backwards for it, but I'm still not understanding. I guess I'm not understanding what it wants us to solve for. All I know is log of base 2, if you plug in 8 and then get that answer and then plug it into log of base 3 and plug it into log base 4, it equals 0, but I don't know how you would come up with the 8 in the first place unless you just started plugging in numbers 1 through 10. Oh, wait, I think I might have figured it out. Maybe. Okay. So if y'all can follow with me real quick. So how it's talking about logs are like the inverse functions and they're the same thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this necessarily makes any sense, but 2 to the third is 8. But the log of 2, like like if you put in 8 for the log of 2, you get 3. But I think that's an inverse of 2 to the power of 3, which I know this may or may not make sense, but that 3, if you plug it into the log of 3, gets you 1 because they're cancel, and then 1 plugged into the log of 4 equals 0 because it's to the 1. But I think the reason that it's 8 is because 8 is 2 to the third, and since you're taking the log of 2, I don't know. I know that kind of connects somehow, but I'm just not figuring out exactly how.
Closer than any of us.
Yeah.
But I think it has to do with it being an inverse because, yeah, the 2 to the third, I don't know if inversed is log of 2, which plug in 8 equals 3. I don't know how that all comes together, but it does somehow. But I don't know if maybe that would be the best way to write it down, by writing like 2 to the power of 3 equals 8, and then plugging in that 8 forward and equaling it to 0.
And then, so what did you do with the 4, you said?
So here, let me... 2 to the power of 3 equals 8. Plug in 8 equals 3. Here, give me 1 second. Okay, so I don't know if this makes sense, but so 2 to the third equals 8. So I think that's the inverse of what's happening here. So I started kind of what you said, start with the inside. The log of 2, I plugged in that 8 here, and that gave me the 3, which 3 is the power of that 2. I plugged the 3 into the log of 2, and that gave me 1. And then I plugged 1 into the log of 4, and that gives you 0. And that's the log of 4 of log of 3 of log of 2 So x would have to equal 8 in order for you to equal the whole thing to 0. If that makes any sense.
Log 3.
I should probably draw another arrow there or something. But yeah, I think that has something to do with the inverse or something. But I figure, I mean, probably the best way to show work. Maybe we'll get credit for it.
Mhm. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, same. That makes sense. I just can't figure out how to do that on my calculator. Like how to put a
Right.
log to the base.
Do you
Oh.
have, what calculator do you have? Oh, I was gonna say if you hit the math button, it gives you the option. So on mine at least. Where's my camera at? You have the math
I know.
button.
Oh.
And then we'll
list.
Math.
And then you'll have the log base option.
Or if yours has a catalog button, I know sometimes some ones have, it's got like a little catalog. It's like the second function. And you can search if it doesn't come up somewhere else. But I know like this one's an 84. So I know different kinds of ones do different things.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask somebody about that.
Okay. You might could Google the brand of your calculator and see finding a logobase on that particular brand or, you know, whatever number, whatever it is. And internet will probably tell you. So are you, let me see, sorry, I forget your name. Joshua, you're going to submit the text of it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
For the
I'll
quiz.
get the video with everyone.
Is that the last question?
Yes. Yeah, it's not a long quiz.
Oh yeah, that is. Okay. Yeah, I can submit that. Does anybody else have any other questions?
No.
I think we're good. I mean, I'm good. Sorry. I'll see if I get an answer back about emailing or if y'all hear anything from the math lab. If not, I mean, good luck to everyone on their tests.
And real quick before we go, what was that problem we were gonna, or you guys were gonna talk about or ask about? That was on the extension problems, right? Or
Yes. Oh, yeah. So it was on the extension problems. It was the first question, but the third part of it where it had the IN because the solution.
Yeah. The one with one correct solution. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was like X doesn't equal only one solution. We got, I think, -13/2.
Yeah.
But apparently there's more than one solution for it, so we didn't get why.
Okay, yeah. I remember now. Cool. Sweet.
All right.
Y'all have a good one. I'll get this submitted.
All right.
All right.
See y'all.
See you.